Okay, let's begin. I wanted to start off by mentioning special relationships are an agreement, as well as a commitment and a devotion to our brothers and sisters here, or things. Special relationships aren't solely about just people. There's also a special relationship for a role, like a science teacher, like a retreat host, or a manager at work, or anything that we feel like we need to do in order to feel fulfilled here on earth. It's a special relationship. And we have these all the time. We can't avoid special relationships. Of Course in Miracles isn't saying to avoid special relationships at any level. That's a misinterpretation by some people that read the Course, that think it's like against it, or that special relationships are somehow evil or bad or immoral, that they'll cause suffering. Actually, Jesus says, all my brothers are special. Every one of them. So we all have a unique property within us to fulfill here on earth, a part of the great universal flow.
Just Jamie moving the picture frame.
Oh, yeah. Like Jamie and I, we have an agreement. I feel as though we have an agreement that's going on beyond time and space, even before we came in here to this place and the physical dimension. I have an agreement also with every one of you at some level. Some are more intense than others. Like I have a deep agreement with Meg. I would say there's an agreement there that we are going to spend a significant amount of time together and love one another no matter what happens. Okay? That's the thing, is when you create these special relationships, it's kind of cool, because if you want to get out, it's a little harder. Right? It's a little more difficult to just leave some kind of relationship that you have no attachment to, no agreement with, no, say, understanding that each of you will meet a specific need. So that's the thing, is when one person stops meeting that need, it's all of a sudden you're like, well, I want to get out. I don't like how things are going in this relationship. My needs aren't being met. My emotional needs aren't being met. My financial needs aren't being met. And this can be with work. This can be with a relationship that we've had since we've been born. A sibling, a parent. Well, those needs aren't being met. They're not appreciating my spiritual path. They don't understand it. So you might want to withdraw your time from them because they don't feel and understand. Or there's someone in our lives that really wants us to do something more spiritual, and we're like repulsed by it. And so we withdraw them too. The special relationship, when under the guidance of the Holy Spirit, in the handout here, there's, what's his Course say about that one? The holy relationship.
Yeah, the holy relationship. Well, it talks about it. The Course's definition for the special relationship is seeking a special relationship, you look not for glory in yourself. Okay. You've denied that it is there, and the relationship becomes a substitute for it. Okay. We cannot be here without relationships. We would not be here without relationships. And we are in relation to every single thing that's in our awareness. Okay, we identify with it. We seek to know how it can serve us and how we can serve it, how we can work together. Okay, and that includes, it's not just people, but it's everything. You know, most importantly, their ideas. Okay, I have a belief that's, I am missing something. Okay, that I'm unworthy or something like that, and I go about seeking to fill that void. Okay, now there seem to be different hierarchies of these, like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Okay, these different hierarchies of the desires and wants and needs, you know, whether they be body needs or psychological needs or higher needs, whatever they are. But those are all relationships, and they are all special relationships. Okay, ultimately, it says here, the self that God created, okay, needs nothing. Ultimately, the highest self that we are, okay, that's not identified with any lack, okay, or anything missing, or anything left undone, or anything that needs corrected, or anything that needs to be healed. Okay, my mind and everything I relate to in this world, okay, can't grasp that. okay, what that really means. Okay? It says here, the self that God created nothing is forever complete, safe, loved, and loving, seeks to share rather than to get, to extend rather than to project. It has no needs and wants to join with others out of their mutual awareness and abundance.
Now, how many of us feel our relationships reflect that idea? Right there, that statement, the relationships that we're in right now. If I were to look at any partner I'm in, does that reflect that? Am I feeling that extension? Yeah. Halfway. There's like these flows, there's times where I feel that completely. And then there's other times where we try to reenact the past, which is stated right here. For the special relationship is an attempt to reenact the past and change it. Imagine slights, remember pain, past disappointments. We try to reenact those. When we feel like our needs aren't being met, we're trying to reenact a time when they were being met with that partner. We want to draw them back in and have them meet our needs again. We'll use whatever we can to get them back in to meet our needs. But a holy relationship, it's not on here, it's also completely free of conflict and a total commitment. How many of us want that to be our relationship? Yes. Yes. What things have we tried to get our relationship like that? Free of conflict, total commitment. Communication. Communication. How have you tried to communicate? Would you like it?
I was just saying that, like with being gay, we have something to do when something happens. The both of us have just practiced trying to recognize our own part in it. And oftentimes, a grievance that we might have held for, days turns into an hour. And then we can communicate to the other person, you know what, I was feeling this, and then I recognized that it's my own issue, and then I let it go, and we, even if we're not around each other, we can feel that healing. It's been really interesting.
So you're committed to your own path. You're not trying to project that one again.
Yeah, more and more we're not trying to find what we need from the other person. In fact, when we met, we talked about the special relationship when we were friends. And we had both talked about how we wanted to heal ourselves before going into another relationship. So we were kind of already understanding that.
In fact, to know the highest form of relationship that the Course talks about, okay, you would have no other special relationships. Okay, to know that self, to know that God self, that'd be it. Okay, you'd be over. So what this is the process of coming to know that. Okay, coming to realize that. So we can definitely enter into conscious special relationships. Okay, that are like what's on here, special to holy relationships, which is we enter into a certain stage of the forgiveness process. Okay, with a seeming special someone that's perfect for us. Okay, at that time, anybody can be that perfect someone for us. Okay, as long as both are in agreement. Okay, that's the goal. Okay, I mean the Course also says that there are relationships that people are perfect, the perfect time and place in their curriculum to learn the most from one another. Okay, and it may be actually very, very conflictual, uncomfortable relationship for a long time. Okay, but because of where they are, they can learn the most from one another. Okay, but we can't enter these relationships consciously, like like we're seeing a lot of people do who do divorce, who are following the philosophy of divorces. They're starting to we've entered into these special relationships, and it really focuses on, it's easiest to look at people, other people, spouses, special loved ones, things like that. And we see how maybe we've been in a number of relationships, or everything that we've tried in the relationship hasn't worked. You know, I've tried to get him to put down a toilet seat, you know, and it just doesn't work, and it pisses me off to no end. You know, I want him to like this. Okay, I want him to do these things. Or her. You know, I wish she liked baseball. You know, I wish all of these sets and conditions, okay, that is the special relationship. Okay, that is saying that I need this person to agree with me in the world. Okay, with judgment, essentially, likes and dislikes here, in order for me to get along with them, in order for me to love them. Okay, there's nothing good or bad about that, period. However, it does not work. Okay, it never could work and it never will work. But what it does do is it just helps to show us that it doesn't work. Okay, so we can move beyond that to the self. So I can look within and say, well, maybe my unhappiness or my grievances or my love. Okay, maybe me knowing myself or finding myself or being complete or fulfilled, maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the outside world or this other person agreeing or disagreeing or doing what I want or not doing. Okay, and then I can go along on that path of self-discovery. Okay, and that person may come along for the ride and they may not. Okay, it's something that I've learned, but what's the most important is not that they come along, because that's ego coming in the back door. Okay, if I'm learning this spiritual path and I'm becoming happy and I'm turning to a higher source, and now I want this person to come along with me, and now I'm getting upset because they're not, that's the same program.
How many of us have been able to remain at peace when we share our value with someone we really adore, love, and they don't agree with it? Meg and I are successful at that at times. But it takes deep mind training for me to stay focused on that. Because all of you right here, you don't represent all that past story, not around all the time. Yeah, my unconscious, the part of me that's like is instinctual that I was talking about during the chakra balancings comes up in those special relationships. So they mirror that. Yeah. And so you're spending a lot of time with them, and maybe when you have that free time, you're able to like reflect, get still, readjust your perception. But when you're with that person, they're right there when all that stuff's coming up, so you can project it. Yep, that happens. So, good. Good. Yeah, Mike.
I find that I'm happiest whenever I get my needs met, whenever I want them to be met. So, does that make sense? Okay. That's supposed to be a joke.
Yeah.
Okay. No, but I mean, I agree with everything everybody said. And, I find it really interesting. The thing that helps me is when I can remember. The key word here is to remember, because I don't always remember that I'm getting involved in things that I'm putting out there that aren't supposed to be there, that I'm projecting onto this other special person. And this is part of what the ego does, what it's supposed to do. It's doing its job. So my goal is to remember that that's what's happening, that I'm projecting on this other person, and then to try and pull back from that and just let it be and still forgive myself and the other person, and try to get into a more, if not a loving state, which at most times that's very difficult for me to do, at least an acceptance state. So that's all.
Thanks, Dave. You know, it's Josh and I, this came up earlier, and about just being honest with the relationship. You know, I'm honest with what I'm looking for. Okay. To hold that in mind and awareness when I am interested in something. Okay? The motive behind it. What do I think this will give me? Not judgment, but just to be honest with myself. This is what I think it'll give me. And then I'll find that if this relationship is a holy relationship or a romantic relationship or a business relationship. Okay? A lot of people get into these, they cross, these different types of relationships aren't seen for what they are. They're all called the same thing, which they're not. Okay, I am with this person because they can satisfy certain worldly needs for me. They can help with chores. Okay, they can help with the kids. They can do all these things. Okay, well, we just call that a business relationship. Because essentially that's what it is. And in all business relationships, there has to be an agreement between the two parties as to who's, yes.
I think another word for it is an ego alliance.
Ego
Yeah,
alliance,
ego
yes.
alliance,
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Yep. An ego alliance. And so, but I can acknowledge that and be forthcoming with that, as long as the other person is forthcoming with that, and it's fine. You know, I can make that agreement with people, but to have these hidden agendas and to say, well, you know, I don't think this person would like to know, okay, that I have all these reasons for being with them other than I just love them. And the truth of that is that
Everyone on earth has that in mind.
everyone on earth has that
Everyone
in mind.
on earth.
yes.
So if they say they don't, they're lying. Bottom line.
Yeah, any
Well, I think it's also hard to leave or change the relationship gracefully.
Yeah.
There's a woman, Catherine Potters, and has written some books about relationships, and you know, people talk about relationships for a season, a reason, and then once in a while you have a lifetime relationship. But to be able to say, you go to your greater good, and I'll go to my greater good, and not have it be ugly, we don't know how to change or end relationships without making it a little ugly.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks. Well, the Course in Miracles talks about that transition phase. Okay, when a formerly special relationship built on scarcity, okay, and confusion. I'm not gonna judge it. Okay, it's just that I'm looking for myself in the other person. Okay, which is just not there. So it says that when two people start to change their goals, okay, their purpose for the relationship loses its foundation. Okay, and it can be distressing, very much so, because the glue that was holding the relationship, keeping the relationship, the form of the relationship as it was, the life of the relationship is gone. Okay, and the temptation is there to abandon it altogether and not take the next step, okay, into the holy relationship. Okay, that is a perfect place, a perfect time to take that next step. Okay, to reaffirm one's commitment to knowing the other person as themselves, as the highest self that is. Okay, and sharing that abundance of love that doesn't come with expectations, conditions, okay, egoic needs, things like that, and to seek to implicitly trust the other person. I go on and on about some aspects of the whole relationship. But if two are willing to sit through that uncomfortable phase and make a commitment to go beyond it, that saves a lot of time. I'm not saying that it has to happen, okay, but it can save time, because whatever lessons are not learned in one relationship, okay, will just be transformed over to another relationship. Okay, they will just be transferred. If it's not a relationship with the person, it's going to manifest itself in some way with the world in which you have made it. Okay, absolutely.
The Course asks us to practice some of these lessons. And one that's coming to mind when we're feeling uncomfortable, or we have this desire to have someone meet our needs and they don't agree with it, or say we became vulnerable with someone. Say we did what Jamie did. We said, this is why I'm with you. I need to get honest. I really love you, but I have these other needs that are going on, and I just want to see where you're at with those, because Meg and I have done this plenty of times. is, of course, is saying, I'm upset always because I see something that's not there. Take that into that. I am upset because I see something that is not there. Okay, so if I'm feeling upset at any level, it's because I see something that's not even there. It's just an image in my mind. That's all it is. There's no one out there causing me any distress. I'm not a victim at any level. And that will speed it up if I can really commit to that and accept that one statement, I'm upset because I see something that's not there. Or you can say, I'm never upset for the reason I think. So I may think that I'm upset because this person is not meeting my needs, but is that really why I'm upset? Or I'm upset because I see a meaningless world. That's what it is. That gives you the reason. That's really why you're upset. Because the world we see when it seems meaningless. If I see a meaningful world, I'm not going to get upset with people. I'm going to see the purpose. If someone comes to me, no matter what their state is, mood, emotional state, and I'm in that meaning, I'm in that love, I'm going to see that as a call for love or an expression of love, one or the other. So that's why we're reaffirming what the Course is saying about all this stuff all the time with each other. That's why I love the special relationship as a portal to knowing who you really are, and as a portal to the holy relationship, because it does speed it up. My mentor in this was always an advocate for this special relationship. Big time. He always said, you know what? Like I'm going back to what I said about the past. Every time you see that person reminding you of your past, until you just totally are empty of it, and then you guys can just celebrate. So don't avoid any of that stuff. And I appreciate that. I was blessed to have that. Now there's other times where you need maybe just to be by yourself. You can go in that temple for a while, right? You need to know when those times are. But the only way to know when those times are is to have a relationship, really, with yourself. With yourself above all else. With yourself. Yeah.